free comic book day actually would have been this last weekend. And there's a lot of really great material on Comixology that you can actually get right now, actually, essentially for free. Now, these are digital versions through Comixology. I think everyone knows I'm a bit of a Comixology fan. I do enjoy digital comics. So on here on the screen, we've got pulled up here. I've selected these for a very specific reason, everyone. So the first we're going to talk about here, this is Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus Volume 1. So in the 90s, a lot of the different companies, Malibu and Dark Horse, I think would probably be two of the ones that most people would remember. They tried to launch their own superhero universes. So Malibu had what they called the Ultraverse, and then the Dark Horse Heroes, this was originally called something else. And they had a whole bunch of different, like, sort of like Steel City and Harbor this, and there were all these different pockets within the Dark Horse Comics universe where these different superhero entities existed, and they were all within the same world. So I really enjoyed the Dark Horse Heroes material. Specifically, I'm talking about Ghost and X. And so Dark Horse has made a lot of this material available on Comixology. These are omnibus collections too, everyone. These are omnibus collections. This is not like a free trial issue. For example, Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus, when they made this available, we'll read the summary here for this one real quick, but it just says, in the not so distant past, the first nuclear weapon test changed the world forever, but not in the way we expected. Unleashed upon the planet was a microscopic technological virus of unknown origin that infected millions. Some to no effect, some to horrifying agonies and disfigurement, others with the gift of incredible and sometimes terrifying power. But would a world populated by supermen become a battleground for good against evil, or bad against worse? It is true that with great power comes great responsibility. Or does it truly come with great license? Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus collects Comics Greatest World. That was the name I was trying to come up with. Comics Greatest World and Will to Power, the two-hit maxi series created by Dark Horse Comics that turned the concept of the superhero universe on its head, bringing together an all-star team of creators. So Comics Greatest World, that was the title. This contains Will to Power. Will to Power is still, for my money, in my estimation, the best Superman gone wrong story I've ever read. I love Will to Power, but you have to be kind of in the Comics Greatest World universe to really get the connections, to really enjoy Will to Power to its fullest extent. So what I talked to Eric about, I pitched him this idea over the weekend. I have downloaded Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus Volume 1. Again, you can download this from free, the digital version from Comixology. I forget how many pages it says over here. This is 487 pages, y'all. This is a lot. This is a lot of fun reading, okay? So I downloaded Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus. I also, if it'll come up here, I also actually downloaded the Omnibus version actually for Ghost as well. If you'll notice here, Ghost Omnibus Volume 1 is also available for free. This is 353 pages. This material is really, I love this material. It's really good. This is sort of like a female version of the Shadow in my mind. It's just, I love this material. So I downloaded Ghost Omnibus Volume 1, and I also downloaded the Omnibus actually for X. So the Volume 1 Omnibus for X is also available on Comixology right now for free. This is, again, 354 pages. This stuff is fun if you love comics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start reviewing and reading and working my way through all three of these omnibuses on the show. I'm going to focus on it on the audio podcast because we've been looking for a direction for the audio show currently. So I'm going to basically review every single issue in all these omnibuses on the audio show, and I'm going to do a little snippet on the live show. But we're gonna get knee deep into the Comics Greatest World and talk a little bit more about comics on the show for a little while. I love this material, and I'm very excited about this. And I want to recommend to everyone. I don't know how long you're going to be able to download these for free. So if you want to read along with me and join me on this journey, it's on Comixology. You might have to get the app for your phone. You can read it on your tablet. You can read it on your desktop. But the ones I'm going to be talking about specifically is Dark Horse Heroes. I'm going to be doing Ghost, and I'm going to be doing X. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Dark Horse Heroes first. I'm going to do X second, and I'm going to do Ghost last. And like I said, this is really great material. X is sort of a very gritty, dark Batman, but this is just some really fun stuff. So I want to encourage everyone, go to Comixology, check out what they've got going on. A lot of fun stuff became available when they did Free Comic Book Day. And like I said, this is not like you're downloading a single trial issue or 16 pages of something. This is the totality of X Omnibus Volume 1. It's 354 pages. It's some fun stuff. I think a lot of people would enjoy the Comics Greatest World Universe if they were to give it a shot. So
very cool. That's a lot of content too. That's a lot of content for free. That's an amazing amount of content for free. And we've talked about quarantine streams. This is a quarantine read for sure. If you read all this stuff, so that's a lot of material.
And it's a lot of fun material. The Ghost stuff is really great. The X stuff is a lot of fun. And like I said, Will to Power, which is actually in the Dark Horse Heroes Omnibus Volume 1, that's my favorite Superman Gone Wrong story. I've always loved Will to Power. And it's a lot of really great talent. Actually, one of the artists who does a lot of this work that we're going to hopefully spotlight in one of the magazines coming up. So definitely take a look at this material on Comixology. There's a lot of other stuff too that Dark Horse made available too. Empowered by Adam Warren, Volume 1's available too. Like, there's a lot of great material that basically you can get on Comixology right now for free. But it's not just in the free section. You have to dig around and know kind of what you're looking for. So I wanted to highlight these because I specifically want to go issue by issue in this content. And like I said, I'm very excited about this. So it'll probably be starting. I need to get the fanzine to bed first, but right after that, I'm going to start doing audio reviews again, starting with Dark Horse Heroes 1. That's where we're going to start. Then I'm going to do X. That'll be second, and then the last one will be Ghost. So I'm going to do every single issue. So I hope that you guys will follow along, and we'll have some fun with this.
Very, very cool. And again, like I said, that's a lot of cool free content there. Sure, there's a lot of people to be interested in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what, almost 800, just shy of 800 pages of free comics. I mean, that's amazing. And this stuff's good. This is top talent. It's not like it's, I don't know. I like so much stuff, though. It could just be me, but I really liked a lot of this material when it originally came out. And it was really strong. And these are really great characters. X is a great character. Ghost is a great character. Titan is a great character. So these are totally worth following and checking out. And Dark Horse has been producing great material for a very long time. And I thought it'd be fun, too, to kind of highlight and talk about Dark Horse, too, because a lot of people thought of Dark Horse only for their licensed properties. They only think of Dark Horse for Star Wars at one time, or they only thought of Dark Horse for Aliens and Aliens versus Predator, and that's all great stuff, and I love all that stuff too. But Dark Horse did a lot of other great material too, whether you want to talk about their Comics Greatest World material, whether you want to talk about them working with Paul Chadwick and doing Concrete. There's just a lot of great material that company's published, and I thought this is kind of a fun way to talk about Dark Horse and talk about again, because of the Retro Rogues, an older series, and this is a great way too. People can follow along, and it's not going to cost you anything. But you're going to need to get on those downloads pretty quick because I don't know how long this material is going to just stay available for free. So